Yeah, you can go.
Okay. Basically, what we're doing is we're trying to, I guess, revitalize Fremont Park because it's, uh, from what I've seen and from what Miss Carrasco has seen, like the grass there is there's a lot of mud spots, a lot of spots that don't have grass, and it just doesn't look like a park. It looks, I guess, messy, and we're trying to, I don't know, try to bring life back to that park. Um, we wanted to know if, to you, from your opinion, if this is a good idea for trying to make bring back life to Fremont Park.
I think it's a very good idea. We're in the process of actually looking at that park. We we do our budget every fiscal year, which means we start from July till the following June,
Okay.
and we're in the process of going through the budget for the fiscal year that would start this July, which would be 14, July 2014 till um, next year, next June of 2015. So we're asking for about $150,000 to start designing that park because, like you said, the grass is really dead. Um, there are several areas that need a lot of upgrades, improvements, lighting.
Yeah.
We are actually in the process of replacing the lights at the tennis courts and resurfacing the tennis courts. But and then we want to do an overall look of everything that needs to be done at that park.
Yeah.
So I did meet with some of your other classmates.
Yeah. Gabriel.
Yeah. So I'm not sure. Are you guys doing a similar project?
I don't know what he's doing.
Okay.
From what I've heard, he's trying to do some other things. As far as I'm concerned, our project was actually the only park project that I heard amongst the peers in that class that I have. Other than that, this is just us being us doing Fremont.
Okay. And what did you guys have in mind in terms of doing physical work, or in terms of um, what's the extent of your involvement?
Well, I guess you can say it's. I've noticed that it's a very family friendly park. You know what park isn't, obviously, but since I'm involved in Glendale now, I live close by to that park. I go there often and I take my cousins there. I would like to see a little bit more, I guess, more friendly than to keep to have all the kids everywhere, instead of just stay on this side because this side is so and so.
Right.
And like you said, we are trying to we were also trying to put in like lights and whatnot in that park because like during the night it's like you can barely see anyone and you don't see much amongst whoever is passing by, and I guess the safety is a little hazardous in that area because from my own experiences and my other group member experience, we both experienced like someone following us, and it was just like, okay, I can't do much because it's in the dark and I don't see who it is.
Right.
So we were both freaked out. This was different times. I was on my own and she was on her own. It was, yeah.
Yeah, that park is actually closed after dusk, even though we don't have gates there. So when the sun sets, because we don't have lights, mainly because of the residences across, they prefer not to have lights at the park, just enough for security purposes, not for use purposes.
Yeah.
We are evaluating the security lights, don't get me wrong, but it won't be a park that will be open once the sun sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are hoping to expand I want to say there are 2 half basketball courts.
Yeah.
We want to expand those, probably 1 full court. I'm not sure what the use pattern is at the sand volleyball court. It doesn't seem like anyone's using it, right? So that might potentially go away. And then the field, that's sort of the makeshift soccer field, has completely, that's the part that you're referring to. We're hoping to expand that area and then maybe turn it into an artificial turf. I don't know. So we really haven't even started the design because we're waiting for the money to come in first before we start the design. Yeah, but what I recommended to your other classmates was my email address is on the card. Go ahead and send me support emails, your thoughts about the park, and then when we start the design process, Are you guys graduating this year?
I'm not. I'm not.
No.
No.
We're not. I'm not.
Okay, so I'll reach out to you guys, and because this is what we did last time when we were doing Maple and Palmer Parks.
Oh, okay.
I did reach out to the students at Daily High and sort of just brainstormed about what's a good idea, what's not, what does that age group really have in mind
Yeah.
for use, so I can reach out to you guys then.
Okay. Thank you.
We've done that in the past.
I guess the other question that I guess I would like to clarify. How long do you think this process would take?
Usually the design takes about a year, and then interestingly, construction is quicker, depending on what you're going to be doing. But it just takes a while for the design to get approved and the money to be secured.
Yeah.
Right now, we haven't identified how much money we're going to need for the overall improvements. That really depends on the amount of work that needs to be done. So I'm hoping that by towards the end of next year, hopefully we'll be done. That's my goal.
Okay. Yeah.
So towards the end of 2015, we'll be done.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Is there any other questions that we need to ask?
No, nothing I know of.
Okay. Well,